Hello and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys along for a little challenge that I decided to do, which was to run 3 miles every day for 5 days. Now I will say running is not my forte. It is definitely a rarity for me and I am not the greatest at it, but it was really nice to change it up a little bit and to challenge myself. I was really curious how much or how little I would be able to improve each day, and I definitely surprised myself. I decided not to compare my weight from start to finish from day 1 to day 5 just because short-term weight loss is never the goal for me, but I will be showing you guys a body update on day 1 and day 5 just so y'all can see any changes that I've made, and I'll also tell y'all how I felt once all of this was over with. Before starting, I was both excited and nervous at the same time because, like I said, I am not the greatest of runners, but to my surprise, I did way better than expected. So enough of me talking about it, let me show you guys how it all went. It is Monday morning and day 1 of running 3 miles every day for 5 days. I'm really excited, and I thought to start with, I would give y'all a little body update. That way we compare whenever Friday comes to what I look like now versus then. Not saying we're gonna see any extravagant changes, but just so we have something to go off of. As you can see, I am definitely holding a little bit of extra water weight and bloat in my belly and my arms. I can even feel it in my face, and that is because of our treat meal on Saturday. So by no means does that mean that I gained X amount of pounds from one meal. That's just a little bit of water weight from the extra sodium and higher food intake than my body's used to from during the week. This is where I'm sitting at currently from the front. And then we will go to the side. And then the back. I think this challenge is going to be really good for me. I'm really glad that I have you guys to hold me accountable, and just excited to see the small changes I'm able to make in such a small amount of time, not only physically, but mentally as well. Because let me tell you, I am not a runner, so this is going to be tough to get through, but I know that I can do it. So let's go ahead and get started on our first 3-mile run for day 1. Day 1 of running 3 miles for 5 days. I am excited. I feel pumped. I feel ready to see just kind of what this whole week looks like, how I feel at the end of the week, any results that I may see. I'm not expecting anything huge, but I just think it'll be a fun little challenge. It's about 10:40 a.m. right now, so the weather is 88 degrees. Not too bad, could be worse. I think I'm gonna also try to change up the times that I run each day during this week. So maybe I'll do an early morning run, late afternoon, maybe evening, but probably not because I'm super paranoid for some reason all the time, no matter where I am. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna be running around the neighborhood today. May change that up this week as well. Just gonna kind of go with the flow and see where the week takes me. So let's go ahead and get started on run 1 of this week. Hey guys, so I just got done running. I about died and had a heat stroke at the same time, but that felt so good. I think it got like probably 5 degrees hotter while being out here, and I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me. It's a little bit windy, and during the day, you know, everyone's of course mowing their lawns and stuff, but I got it in under 30 minutes. I will go over the exact stats with you guys whenever I get inside. So I will be home in just a minute, just doing a little cool down walk, and yeah, day 1 done. So first, to sum up this Texas heat for you guys, it was 88 degrees whenever I left, and now it is 90 degrees. And that does not seem like a huge difference, but oh my gosh, does it feel like it is 100 degrees outside. But I'm loving summer, so I don't mind it at all. I love to sweat, as gross as that sounds, and it made for a really good, tough run today. So I wanted to show y'all what I use to track my runs, how much time it takes me, how much I'm running, all of that good stuff. So it is called Strava. So it keeps track of each daily run that I do. I'm not sure if that is focusing, but it just tells me like my route that I went down, all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on today's run. So it gives me my distance, my average pace, my moving time, and your elevation, which I don't really pay much attention to. I'm usually just running in the neighborhood, so it's fairly flat for the most part. I'm gonna view the analysis, and it is going to tell me my pace. For my splits, it tells me my first mile was 9 minutes and 35 seconds. My second one was 9 minutes and 39 seconds. And my third mile was 9 minutes and 3 seconds, I believe. 9 minutes and 2 seconds. So I guess I was trying to get done as quick as possible because I was dying at the end, so I must have been running a lot faster. I'm really happy with this. My total time for all 3 miles was 28 minutes and 18 seconds. I screenshotted that right away before I exited out whenever I stopped running completely. I am super happy with that. And my goal for this week is to improve a little bit each day of the 5 days. So whether that is a couple of seconds faster or a minute faster, I highly doubt that would happen, but your girl can dream. So I would really like to see some progress in that. I'm really excited to keep going this week, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. 3 mile run day 2, let's go. Today's run was on another level. Yesterday I said I about died. No, today I about died. Once that thing hit 3 miles, I stopped, and I probably had like a 1 minute walk home, and I didn't even think I was going to make it. I literally thought I was going to pass out. I am dripping sweat. I sweat when I run outside, but it's like the minute I walk inside, it is like 10 times more sweat than it was out there. It was a lot harder today. I don't know why, like the top of my feet were hurting. I'm not sure if it's because these shoes are pretty new, so I'm still like breaking them in. And then on top of that, I decided to run at 3 o'clock today, which was not a good idea. It's literally 93 degrees outside right now. Not smart on my part. I will not be running at this time the rest of the week. So for my results, I actually ended up taking a little bit longer than I did yesterday. Again, I'm not making excuses, but I blame the heat because that made it 10 times harder. But today I did 3 miles in 28 minutes and 33 seconds. So my average pace was 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And then if I scroll down for my miles, my first mile, I did 9 minutes and 33 seconds. Second mile, 9 minutes and 37 seconds. And then my third mile, 9 minutes and 21 seconds. So again, that last mile, I went a little bit quicker, probably because I was trying to get home quick because I thought I was gonna pass out. Although I did go a little bit slower today, not by a lot. I think the difference in time was, let's see, yesterday was 28:18, today was 28:33. So 15 seconds, that isn't too bad. I'm gonna try to improve tomorrow by going in the morning and just working on my pace, really focusing on each mile, trying to hit a certain number. Overall, I feel good. My feet, I'm sure, will feel fine tomorrow. I just think it's these shoes needing to get broken in a little bit, so I might even try different shoes tomorrow. But again, overall happy with how it's going so far, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Do my 3 miles on day 3. Let's go. Run is done, thankfully. I went at about 11 o'clock today, so it wasn't near as hot as it was yesterday, but I'll tell you, the minute I started running, I wanted to stop. My legs are so sore from working out this morning, and I just was not feeling it, but to my surprise, it actually ended up being my best day this week so far. For today's run, I did the 3 miles in 27 minutes and 55 seconds with an average pace of 9 minutes and 18 seconds per mile. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that run and scroll down to see what I did for each mile. So I did 9 minutes and 9 seconds for the first mile, 9 minutes and 25 seconds for the second mile, and 9 minutes and 15 seconds for the third mile. Those are all fairly close, which I'm glad that I'm keeping them close. A lot of the time I see that I run the first mile pretty quick, and then the last 2 I kind of start to slow down until like the last couple of minutes when I'm just trying to get done. Compared to yesterday when I did 3 miles in 28 minutes and 33 seconds, I did 27 minutes and 55 seconds today, which is a 38-second improvement. So I am just so proud of myself for that. Like I said, I went at 11 o'clock again. I have just been going around the neighborhood because I feel like that'll be the best way to track exactly how I'm running, my improvements, time, all of that stuff. Again, very happy with my results from today's run that I thought was gonna be terrible. I ended up doing a lot better than I thought, and I'm super excited to see how I do for tomorrow's run, which will be day 4. Time for run number 4, and I'm officially halfway done with my runs for the week. Today. It feels so good. Guys, I literally had my best run yet and I'm so freaking happy. I did 3 miles in 27 minutes and 27 seconds. So that is an improvement from yesterday. Yesterday my mile was 27 minutes and 55 seconds. So I improved by 28 seconds, and I think I improved yesterday from Tuesday. So it's continually just getting better. So I'm super proud of myself, and I just have 1 day left and I know I can do it. Today was a little bit tougher making myself go run. I just feel like I have no energy. I'm not sure if maybe it's because I'm not used to running this much, but overall waking up in the morning, I feel so good, so refreshed. It's just when it actually comes time to run, that lack of energy kind of hits me, or I guess doesn't. It's about 10:45 right now. I started my run at 10 and I finished just before 10:30. It felt so good outside. Of course it was hot. I think it's like 85-ish degrees right now, but the breeze is so nice, so that makes the runs 10 times easier than just blazing heat. As far as time for each mile, I did 9 minutes and 9 seconds for the first mile, 9 minutes and 25 seconds for the second mile, and 9 minutes and 15 seconds for the third mile. So I've improved all over, and I have high hopes that tomorrow for my 5th and final day that I will improve even more. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. 5th and final run of the week, and I am so freaking ready. Let's go. Guys, I just completed my very last 3 miles of the week. So I officially ran 3 miles for 5 days in a row. And I am happy to say that I got my best time yet. So I am super happy about that. Yay! As y'all heard, I got my quickest 3-mile time yet today, and I am so freaking pumped. I did 3 miles in, drum roll please, 26 minutes and 29 seconds. 3 miles, guys. That is quick for me. I don't know what got into me today. I felt like I was moving so fast, probably just for me, probably slow to others, but still, I'm proud of that. And to give y'all a little breakdown of those miles, I did the first mile in 8 minutes and 23 seconds, the second mile in 9 minutes and 2 seconds, and then the third mile in 9 minutes flat. So those are all great times. 8 minutes and 23 seconds actually beats all of my 1 mile times for this week. Overall, today was absolutely my best day of running this week, and I hope y'all stick around so y'all can hear a brief recap, my times for my 1 mile, 3 miles, comparing all of the days, and just telling y'all how I'm feeling overall. It is now the morning after the 5th and final day of me running 3 miles every day, and I am feeling great. So, as you can see, I'm wearing the exact same thing I wore on Monday, just so we can really get a good look on any changes that were made, if any. So for me, I definitely feel a lot tighter in my stomach area, my arms feel smaller, my face is even less puffy. Those were the physical improvements. And then as far as running in general, I improved nearly every single day on my mile times, which I'm so happy about. And to top it all off, I got a good tan because I was running outside in the hot Texas heat and that sun was blazing. So who doesn't love a good tan? Here's the front view just so y'all can kind of compare it to what I showed you guys on Monday. And then we will go to the side. I can definitely feel less bloat down here. I just feel a little bit flatter. And then here is the back. Overall, I feel so good, and I highly recommend that you challenge yourself in whatever way you can. You'll feel so good, so accomplished, and you'll realize that you are capable of so much more than you think. And there you have it. Overall, I am so happy with how this week went. I feel like I made so many improvements and saw even a little bit of changes in my body. I feel a little bit leaner and just so accomplished. To give y'all a brief little recap of my runs. So for the 3 miles overall, Monday I completed it in 28 minutes and 18 seconds. Tuesday, it took me a little bit longer. I did 28 minutes and 33 seconds. I blame this on how hot it was that day and me running in the afternoon. I should not have ran in the afternoon knowing that it was gonna be in the 90s. So I really think that that is why my run time was the worst on that day. And then Wednesday, I did 27 minutes and 55 seconds. Thursday, 27 minutes and 27 seconds, and Friday, 26 minutes and 29 seconds for my best run yet. So between my longest and shortest 3-mile time, my longest again was 28 minutes and 33 seconds, shortest was 26 minutes and 29 seconds. My total improvement was 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and that is awesome. I cannot believe I was able to improve by 2 minutes. A minute is good in itself, 10 seconds is good in itself, but 2 minutes and 4 seconds, I'm very happy with that. And then I'm gonna hop down to a single mile. So the longest mile that I had over the 5-day period was 9 minutes and 39 seconds, and then my shortest was 8 minutes and 23 seconds. So my total improvement there was 1 minute and 16 seconds, which again, I am so happy with. I don't say this often or nearly enough, but after seeing the improvements I was able to make this week, I am so freaking proud of myself. It is honestly such an accomplishing feeling to challenge yourself and do even better than you thought you would. And it truly makes me want to challenge myself even more, not only physically, but in all parts of my life. That's gonna conclude this video. I hope y'all enjoyed following along this little challenge of mine. And I also hope that it gave y'all some motivation to challenge yourself as well wherever you can. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel while you're at it so I know that y'all are liking what you're seeing. And of course, I am always open to suggestions, so if there is anything that you want to see from me, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.